Welcome back to MTT's YouTube. We got a really good discussion for you today. I'm here with my girl and one of MTT's great teacher tutors, Amber. Say hello.
Hello.
Today what we're going to talk about is what it looks like whether you're a parent or a teacher working with multiple children. For MTT specifically, we oftentimes get clients who want our tutors to work with maybe a set of twins or two kids who are in second grade and fourth grade. And so the question becomes for the tutor, well, how do I manage that? How do I work with kids who are at two different grade levels? How do I work with kids who are maybe the same age and the same grade level, but how do I split up that time? So I wanted to have this chat with Amber because Amber has two sets of students that she works with. Not only is she a teacher, but when she tutors, she has a set of, I believe, 6-year-old twins and then 6th grade twins. One set is a set of girls, and then we've got some boys. So we're going to chat with her a little bit to find out what she does to make those sessions effective. So talk to us a little bit about how those sessions work with multiple children.
So it really depends on the day, and this is where knowing your kids comes into play, really heavy. So when you first start meeting with these kids, you want to keep them together so you can kind of get a feel and gauge of where they are. And even in that first session, you can definitely split it up and say, okay, well, I'm going to take a few minutes and I'm going to work with, Sammy. And then you're saying, okay, well, Sammy, let's go work with Brother John. Right? And then you can bring them back together. So what I like to do after we've gotten to know each other, we know what the expectations are for being in my sessions. We know where we're supposed to be. I like to take maybe the first 45 minutes and work with one set of twins. Then I take maybe a 15 minute game in the middle with both of them. And then we split up the last time for the higher performing student, because a lot of times with twins you see that one is a little bit lower than the other, but they're still trying to compete with each other, so they make you think that they know what they're talking about, but you find out when you get them one-on-one that they really don't.
I love what you said about getting them in that first session. You get to kind of read their energy, see what's going on with them, because not only are you looking at levels academically, but how are their personalities? Do you have one part of the twin set that is, extra hype and causing the other twin to not pay attention? And even when you're not dealing with twins and you're looking at children who are at different grade levels, do you have a laid back, child versus a super energetic child? And how does that play off of each other and play together to make sure that session can go well? So I think that's really important that in that first session, you sort of talk about what does it look like to really read the room, read the kids, read the room, figure out how you want to split up that time. So not only does that help, like you mentioned, with a tutor with kids, but that can also help teachers who are in the classroom and wanting to pull pairs or pull small groups. So you talked about learning their levels. Are there any other tips that you would give for maybe in a classroom pulling a pair of kids or pulling a small group of kids, how to make the best use of time?
So I'm also a classroom teacher. So what I like to do in my classroom, if I'm going to pull a pair group, I'll pull a higher level kid and a lower level kid. So that essentially what it's supposed to look like is that higher level student is going to help the lower level student. They're going to feed off of each other. So, and you can do the same thing in the tutoring sessions,
right?
Because that's typically what happens. And it just, they kind of have that peer-to-peer interaction, whereas it's not just me telling you what to do, it's you guys are telling each other what to do, and you guys are helping each other, and then you guys kind of celebrate the growth together as a team, and it kind of builds that team and that peer relationship, which is really cool.
That's so good. That's so good. It just reminds me of this one memory I had when I was teaching 4th grade. I remember trying to teach multiplication, and I could not get through to my students, okay? I put them kids in pairs and they all learned how to do it. They all learned how to do it without me, and I was saying the same thing. So there really is something special and something powerful about when that peer connection, when the students get to work with each other and teach something. So again, thank you, Amber. Hope that was helpful. See y'all soon. MTT is your one-stop shop for free educational content, resources, learning tools, all things academic. And even though we are Maryland-based, we are available to parents, students, teachers everywhere. So make sure you check us out. Keep coming back. Leave a comment if you love what you're seeing. Like, subscribe, share, and turn those notifications on. We'll see you soon.